This play aims to shock its viewers with depictions of Russia's prison system. The Burning Doors is based on true stories of 3 prisoners. The first one is by Maria Alokhina, one of the members of the punk group Pussy Riot. In 2012, the activist was sentenced to 2 years in prison for protesting the regime of Vladimir Putin at Moscow's Cathedral of Christ the Savior. In the Burning Doors performance, Maria plays herself, reliving what she experienced in the Russian prison. One can call this a torture chamber on stage. Of course, when we put this performance together, there was no script, no lines written in advance. There were just those harsh moments from each of the 3 stories, because it is through those that we can convey what freedom means, what the lack of freedom means, and what pain means. The second story is about the Russian protest performance artist Pyotr Pawlenski. He was pursued by the Russian authorities for his highly provocative acts for years and was eventually forced to seek political asylum in France. The third story is that of Ukrainian filmmaker Oleh Sentsov, who was arrested in his native Crimea by the Russian occupation authorities and sentenced on fabricated charges of terrorism to 20 years in a Siberian colony. According to the creators, this part of the play is almost entirely wordless and aims to depict physical pressure exerted on an artist by the totalitarian regime.
There is an excerpt of his final word from the trial, but in general it is a purely physical performance through which we want to tell his story. It is a completely fresh look on his story.
Over the past 3 years, the play has been showcased in the UK, US, Canada and Australia, as well as other countries. The New York Times has dubbed it as one of 3 major performances of 2017. During the play, activists called for the release of Ukrainian filmmaker Oleh Sentsov, as well as others. We understand that we influence not only art, which we're very happy about, we also have influence over the political processes with this performance. When parliaments of different countries begin to put pressure on Putin, we are with Nikolai from Belarus, where the dictatorship has lasted for 24 years. Our friends are killed and kidnapped. We do not want this to happen in Ukraine. The Burning Doors will premiere in Ukraine for the first time. Andriy Hlivnik, who is a member of Ukrainian pop group Boombox, helped bring the performance to Ukraine. The group worked on the soundtrack for the play.